It's week 2 of the 2024 season, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Chargers and the Panthers coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, week 2 of the season. Greg, as you get the season going, want to get that first game under your belt. Now, it almost feels like all the build-up is past. Now we're looking ahead to this long marathon of a regular season.
Absolutely, and this is really where you fall into the pace of the NFL season. All off-season.
Out is Eddie Pinheiro to get this one started. And off we go from Charlotte. He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Chargers led out by Justin Herbert in his 5th season out, Greg, as the Charger QB, a guy we saw win the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2020.
He's coming off an incredibly productive game, Mike, where he was able to find the end zone 4 different times through the air and secure the win. But it wasn't perfect by any means. He played well enough to come away with the victory. But with that said, he has to clean up on the interceptions. He knows the 2 picks. A couple other close calls he got away with. If those fall into the wrong hands, that game could have went an entirely different way. Coming into here today, can he keep the production in the passing game and come away with a little bit of a cleaner stat sheet?
He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's a pickup of 17. First down, L.A. Now the former Raven, it's Gus Edwards. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. Play action now. It's Herbert. He connects with Disley. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. We'll try and run for the first down with Edwards. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they move the chains on 3rd down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Here's Dobbins. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Herbert. That'll be taken in by Edwards.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Edwards. And I don't know, I think he is short. They are. They're going to mark him short. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
Great job with the pressure up the middle on 3rd and 1, Mike. When that back has to make someone miss in the backfield, that's all they need to throw off the timing. He's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage. This defense holds him to no gain, brings up 4th down.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
The Panthers coming out, and they're led by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Rocky rookie season for the #1 overall pick out of Alabama. But, Greg, here's the guy the Panthers hope can get this franchise going in the right direction.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today, and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll dump this down to Hubbard. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run to begin this drive. It's Edwards. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got his tight end. That's Hurst. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's good for a Charger 1st down. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. The Chargers out to the early lead. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert. That's to the big tight end, Parham. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Throwing again, Herbert. Rice open, he's got it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. Pistol here for Herbert. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. We'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Pass to the tight end, Hurst. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 21. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, They have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense. Still second down.
A give zone read. It's Edwards. And he'll get a couple here, but it's going to set up a 3rd and long. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get free.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Panthers offense ready for their 2nd possession. The next drive about to start. We'll remind you what's coming up here in week 2. A couple of good ones to look forward to. 2 good young quarterbacks going at it later tonight in Houston. The Bears and Texans at NRG Stadium. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, as the New Look Falcons head to Philadelphia to take on the Eagles. Kickoff there, 8:15 Eastern Time.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Young fires quick. That's Thielen. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. He gains nothing. From the gun, it's Young. That's taken in. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Chargers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. He's got Parham, his tight end. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success. And that's what we saw here.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. They run once more with Edwards. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. Here's a 3rd down and 4. That's Palmer, the man in motion. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Charlotte after this. From the gun, it's Herbert. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. It's good for a Charger first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Matt McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. It's his third touchdown on the year. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers extend their advantage to 13-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Panthers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They find themselves down 13-0 here. As they try to get things started offensively, it's 1st and 10. A short one there, caught by Tremble. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They put a receiver in motion to the left. Young to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Chargers offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with 1st down. Throwing, Herbert. Now a screen set up for Edwards. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Working the right side, taken in by Rice. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Shotgun now for Herbert. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Herbert to the air again. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down. You can't fault the quarterback on this one. Like, he really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another down. Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up. Like, you can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. Once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The outside complete to Thomas. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will score. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Carolina. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact
Personal foul.
with the kicker
Roughing
too
the
late.
kicker. Defense.
So we hit halftime, and the visiting Chargers are on top as we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, back to you and Greg in just a moment. But after a wild first weekend in the NFL, time to see if things will settle down as we take a quick look at what's happening here in Week 2. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit, where you see the final score there. Donovan Peoples-Jones, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we head down to sunny Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And they were losers in their ball game as the visiting Buffalo Bills come in and took it to them. Josh Allen, 3 touchdown passes as his guys bounce back from the defeat on opening weekend. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they were winners in that one over the visiting New York Giants. Austin Eckler, a touchdown run in the victory. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see if we come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. And they'll be set up now. Past the 40 without one. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down. go once more with Brooks. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 41-yard line.
They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. On second down, Young. That's taken in by Thomas.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebacker.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa!
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That'll be taken in by Edwards. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
And he'll get a couple here, but it's going to set up a 3rd and long.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
He'll go right and find his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now Herbert. That's to the tight end Hurst. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Running straight ahead with Edwards. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. On play action. Now Herbert. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up 3rd down. On the handoff, Edwards. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, L.A.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That's to the big tight end, Parham. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Herbert. That is caught by the tight end, Donald Parham. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike. We say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The kickoff team is out of the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. The motion man is Johnson. Young to throw on 1st down. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Young going to give it to Brooks. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard
So
line.
we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down is Young. To the left side, into the hands of Leggett. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his 1st read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
That's another Panthers 1st down.
Look at play action with Young. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Young. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
Panthers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will score. Game on. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. He's got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw was Herbert. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Glad but not be the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a 2nd down. On the ground, here's Dobbins. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
This is the point in the game, Mike, where on 3rd down, you have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the 1st down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
This one complete to Palmer. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A 19-yard pickup there. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Pistol here for Herbert. He connects with Disley. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. They'll give it to Dobbins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That one good for 13. 1st down, L.A. Now, handoff to Edwards. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. Now Herbert on the bootleg. This throw taken in by Hurst.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice game to his tight end.
They'll drop to throw. And he's in. Hayden Hurst. Touchdown, L.A. Kicker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Deontay Johnson, the intended target there. It's 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Young. A throw on the move is caught.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
That is incomplete. Here we go They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. The motion man is Johnson. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that ball intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr., just like his daddy did. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Chargers tack on one more to their lead.
Chargers 36, Panthers 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Panthers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. To throw is Young. Pass to the right side and corralled by Thielen. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll go. Young. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. And it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on fourth and long.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chargers are going to get the football at their own 40.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The Chargers offense headed back to take over once more. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
Second and 11. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Rep